Isn't it? Take ownership of their own health. Philip would be the first person to concede there are outstanding urologists around the country doing wonderful work every day. I can only speak from my experience with Phillip Stricker, whom I found unbelievably professional, knowledgeable, empathetic, and in a way able to dismiss many of the concerns that you might have. I remember at one point I asked a question, he said, "I'm not finished yet." And I thought, oh, I like this schoolmasterly stuff. So to tell you all about it, here is the specialist urologist from St Vincent's Hospital, Associate Professor Phillip Stricker.
First of all, thank you very much, Alan, for agreeing to host the event, and thank you so much for coming, some of you from quite a long distance, and I really do, I'm overwhelmed by your support, and I hope this will be a standard to which we can now help more and more men be less frightened of a condition which puts fear in the heart of an initial diagnosis like I've never seen. I've been looking after the condition now for about 20 years, and it was always my dream to try and make the consultation, which is often 45 minutes in an initially diagnosed person, a little bit simpler. And what would happen is, first of all, you'd have to spend 30 minutes in a person in shock trying to understand what's going on, and then if you're lucky, you got 15 minutes in where they'd actually take it in. And then they'd go back, and then you'd bring them back about a week or two later when they've had a chance to understand it. Since we've done this DVD, and I've got a lot of people to thank, I've been sending it out in advance of that consultation, and they actually look at the DVD before they come in, and my God, it helps that consultation. They've had a chance to look at it, understand it. The fear has almost gone by the time they walk into it. They often sit with their family to actually look at the information, and then they walk in, and it's no longer fear. They're taking in the information, and they're participating in that conversation for the full 3/4 of an hour. And I think that it's been a passion of mine to try and do this, and I know it's a passion of many, many urologists. There are many in this room, people like Tony Costello. We've been blessed this, some of the local Canberra urologists have come as well, and I think for every urologist, and I'm sure David Malouf would echo that, this will be a positive thing for people, and we'll be able to give it out for a very, very nominal fee just to cover costs, and any extra fee will go straight to the Prostate Cancer Foundation for further research. And we're very lucky to have all the foundation here. This wouldn't have been possible without the wonderful venue, without the support of Bill Heffernan, and like apparently they call him Mad Bill Heffernan. Is that true, Bill? And I have to mention Jane, because without Jane, Bill wouldn't exist. In the 20 years that I've been practicing, I think that these type of resources have gradually increased, and I think that the patients have driven it. I think really the fear, the impact on families, as Wayne beautifully described, you feel helpless once you've got this word C. As soon as you see C, you immediately think of the worst cancer case that you've ever seen. And you can't get that out of a person's mind. And then when you have S afterwards, sex, and you put that together with C, you know, this mix of these two letters together is just a living nightmare. I really hope that prostate cancer, which is a very complex disease, you know, it ranges from cancers which are not a danger at all to cancers which are very, very rapidly progressive. We have to tailor the treatment to the person, and I think this, I'm hoping this DVD will help us do that.